Hey guys, what's going on? Mike here from Altcoin Freedom. In this video, we're going to talk about the possible boom coming up in the whole cryptocurrency world, okay? There's big news happening, and there's some green flags. There's some signs that we're going to be seeing some new money coming into the cryptocurrency world. First, I want to give a shout out to Steve and Stephanie from the VIP Club, who did some great work, some amazing work. They were really working with the VIP group yesterday and doubled their position in their Ethereum, Bitcoin positions, and their Ripple positions, all working with a couple little trades on Tron yesterday and able to use that price increase, right? Going up from about under 3 cents to under 5 cents, and then switching all their profits back into their 3 positions in those coins I just mentioned. So good job, you guys. All right, getting back into the video, guys. What I want to look at today, if we see the market cap, 252 billion, not very high right now. And we saw what happened, guys, at the end of 2017, right? As the money was pouring in and all the interest, which is kind of typical towards the end. If you look back in history, the first couple quarters in each year in cryptocurrency, there's some corrections, right? Some dips, but at the end of the year, as the interest is picking up and the hype's picking up, the money flows in. So we got a little taste of what could happen with a couple 100 million added right there on that market cap, right? As we're getting up around 600-700 billion. And we saw what Bitcoin was climbing up around 18,000, all the alts following it. So right now we're not looking at much, right, for a market cap there, but we got a taste of what's going to happen again this year and in the next couple years, right, as we approach $1 trillion, $2 trillion, $3 trillion, like people are saying. Can you imagine the prices of some of these altcoins if we look back to the prices that we could get them at today, some of the projects that you're interested in? But what I want to talk about is this news right here. IBM is finally getting serious about cryptocurrency. This is a sign that the institutions and everybody, the big business, the big institutional money will be coming into cryptocurrency. Because if you look here, guys, it wasn't long ago that your average enterprise wouldn't even mention Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any number of cryptocurrencies in public. But we know now, guys, all this corrections, all the regulations, all the things that are going on is because people know, right, the enterprises, the governments, they know blockchain is the future. And these coins, the projects that they're trading on, these coins, the altcoins and Bitcoin, they're the future, right? This is how it's going to be working in the future, and a lot of money is going to be coming in from the, basically not just the insiders group that was around a couple years ago. We hear about the people who were into Bitcoin 10 years ago and stuff like that, right? Not the secret private little crypto world club and the people that knew about it, the savages from 7, 8 years ago who were investing in cryptocurrency, right, and making their fortunes. But it's going to become more mainstream, right, as enterprise money and institutional money comes in. So we know Bitcoin, I mean, we almost hit 20 grand before, right? As it was crazy what happened at the end of 2017 as some of this money started to come in. But then it was weak-hand money, right? And people just bailed with any FUD, and then we saw. So that's okay, right? But we get a taste of what's happening when this money comes in. But if you look here, guys, we can see that right now, at the moment, IBM is largely being pursued using the public Stellar platform in its native cryptocurrency, the Lumen, so for cross-border transactions, okay? But IBM is also mentioning that, you can see in the news here, I don't want to go through it all and bore you guys here, but you can see Lund says he's met with 20 central banks exploring the potential benefits of issuing their own fiat cryptocurrency on a blockchain. So, as these big institutions like IBM and other institutions like that in the financial markets that are getting involved with Ripple and stuff, as these people are starting to use these things, right, these currencies, these tokens, in real life situations and show the world that like what the capability of blockchain is, we're going to see some big things happening in cryptocurrency. The thing is with IBM right now, they are using the Stellar, right? They're using the Lumens and they're using that cryptocurrency, but they're going to be testing a lot, right? Who knows, in the future they might be switching to like IOTA, Cardano, who knows what they're going to test those platforms. They're going to probably test all the potential platforms to see what works best for them. But it's just good news, guys, just to think about the institutional money that could be coming in when you see these big institutions like IBM really publicly stating, the benefit of blockchain technology, how they want to use cryptocurrency in real life, real life transactions, real life usage. So who knows what that could do for Stellar? I mean, people are saying, could they drop Stellar? Maybe, later on if they find something better, a different platform. But I mean, right now I don't think they're going to drop Stellar. They're going to test some other ones, but they're still using Stellar for their cross-border transactions. But it's going to be pretty exciting in the next little while what happens, you guys, okay? And this is just a taste of, if we can just think about what happened at the end of 2017, picture 1 or 2 years. We don't even have to be talking about right now, guys. We could be talking 2, 3, 5 years in the future, right? When institutional money is in, cryptocurrency is being used in real life usage, big players like IBM, the big banking institutions are using Ripple or whatever currency they might use on Ripple, the Ripple net. So It's going to happen, guys. It's going to take time, but if you're in it for the long run, the prices we're looking at right now, if you're looking at like Ethereum 378, who knows what will be happening there, but EOS, Ripple, Litecoin 118, Verge, there could be some news with Verge there too, guys, right? People are thinking IBM, could it be some partnership with Verge? Got to keep your eye on that. So let's do that in the next couple of days. Let's keep our eye on that. Right now, you got to keep your eye on Tron. There was some movement yesterday, a little bit today. Like we said, we had some VIP members do some great things, really double up their position, which could be amazing when they look back in a couple of years if some of the projects that they doubled up do become like fulfill what they were trying to do and the prices are to the moon. So really interesting stuff, guys. But let's keep our eye on this, okay? There's a lot of things to think about. A lot of these platforms too that IBM and some of the other institutions are going to start actually applying and using. So I don't know. What do you guys think about Stellar? Could that be bad news for Stellar if IBM is saying they're out there actually trying to look at some other platforms? Could they be dropping Stellar? Or a lot of people are saying, no, it won't affect Stellar at all. So we'll have to keep our eye on that. But guys, the point of this is just to remember, stay in it for the long run. Don't be scared by the FUD and be getting out of your projects that you actually believe in the technology in the project right now. Because like we said, if you could have been into Bitcoin 6, 7 years ago, right, you'd be laughing today. So look at some of these prices now, 5, 6 years in the future. Some of these prices, like NEM, right, at 22 cents right now. Some of these prices of some of these projects that you guys might be interested in, if you do believe in the technology, you probably won't believe these. We'll be sitting around, if I can meet up with a couple of you guys in a couple of years and we're having a couple of drinks talking about the different projects that we were successful in. And maybe we're into some of the similar projects, right? That's what I want to talk to you guys about too. Let's try to make a nice little community here. What we're doing on our channel is positivity, okay? It's not about who has a better project, who knows more about cryptocurrency. It's sharing it. We got each other's backs. If I have a good project, I'll just give you guys some news to look at. Make your own decisions. In the comments, you guys are sharing some projects we should look at. So there's nobody trashing anybody about who's in a, who's an idiot for holding Ripple or who's into a different project, right? We're just sharing what we know, and it's going to benefit you too, because if you do have a good project you're interested in, maybe in a positive way explaining why you believe in that technology, other people could do some research and maybe come on board with you, right? And that would help out your project and the price of those coins. So it's better than trashing each other, right? Cryptocurrency world, it's a little negative right now. There's a lot of negativity. Let's make a nice little corner in the world there where we can share positivity and keep each other's, watch each other's back so we can all be successful. Because that's how, in the end, everyone, right? Like I said, in a couple years, if we were sitting around having a couple of drinks, you'd say, oh, Mike, I was really successful in this project. I'd tell you one that, I got into at the price I got into, maybe Encash, Nuclear Vision, right? We do have a big position there. Maybe someday I'll be telling you about the price I got in and we'll be laughing about. And you'll be telling me, Mike, I was in VeChain at a certain price, and we'll be laughing at the prices we got into these projects at. So that's do. Let's watch each other's backs and share the knowledge and share the information. So guys, if you could, I always appreciate if you guys could give a like to the video. It lets us know that you like what we're talking about, and maybe you want to hear some more news from us. But also, subscribe to the channel so you can stay on top of the news, guys, okay? We got to look at charts and use that for analytics, but I mean, that's only a bit of it, right? A lot of people that are in the stock market telling you, oh, a lot of experience with charts in the stock market. The crypto world isn't the stock market. It's a whole different animal, right? And it's very volatile, and news can move the crypto world very quickly. So while you're sitting around watching a 30-minute video on someone trying to explain a chart to you, things could be happening, and by the time you get in on it, it's too late, right? The profit possibility was already taken by other people. So just keep up with the news. That's what we're going to do. We're going to share news with you guys and try to get good conversations so we can help each other. So guys, again, if you could like the video, leave me a comment below some projects you guys like, okay? So other people reading the comments can, benefit from your information and your knowledge, and we can get a good conversation going. And what do you think about this IBM? What's happening with IBM and Stellar? Do you guys know anything about that? And what do you think is going to happen to Stellar maybe 2018? It could be a big year for Stellar. I hope so. We have a position in Stellar. Okay, guys, and again, subscribe to the channel if you could. Let us know that you guys like, being part of this little community. We're growing, and it's growing pretty quick with a lot of positive members, which, again, I'm stressing is the most important thing in crypto right now. We don't need to waste the time trashing each other, okay? Let's not waste our time doing that. But, guys, like the video, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. And, guys, lots of positivity to you guys. I hope you guys have a really good 2018. We make lots of money in crypto and at least set ourselves up for the next couple of years to be riding some good waves with some good positions and some good projects. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Take care.